Welcome folks to the Bald Videogamer Dude YouTube channel. I am the Bald Videogamer Dude and I'm here to update you with some news, reviews, TV views, movie views and game playthroughs hopefully at one point. So I thought I'd start the channel by just talking about the week that has passed and what has happened in the week. So during this week me and my wife went to see Looper in the cinema. For anybody that doesn't know what Looper is, it's a film starring Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's a sci-fi kind of time travel film, but it's got kind of film noir aspects, kind of gangster crime aspects. I personally really loved it. I can see why people don't like it or why people didn't really get it. A lot of people coming out the cinema were kind of confused and were wondering, you know, what was going on, what was happening. I can see where this confusion could come from, but if you kind of just take it back to its bare bones and forget about the time travel thing, it's actually a really cool film. I wrote an article about the time travel and all the different sci-fi elements of the time travel, and hopefully it will get published by Following the Nerd. If it does, I'll put a link to it on here. So yeah, I do suggest going and seeing it. It's probably going to be one of the best sci-fi films this year. Definitely better than Prometheus. So what else? Resident Evil 6 came out the end of last week here in the UK anyway. So I bought it, and to be honest I was fairly disappointed. I kind of thought that Resident Evil had moved on. Resident Evil 4 changed the game completely. Changed the aspect of the game completely. Resident Evil 5, in my opinion, failed. And Resident Evil 6, I thought, 3 different campaigns, you know, 6 different characters, plus after you finish the campaigns, you get the Ada Wong character as well. You're able to play through the game as that. I thought it would make things different, it would make things interesting, but I found it kind of clunky. I found I kept walking into things and the cover system's broken. There's no point even trying to cover. And you know, even on completely easy, like should be 100% easy, you've got to shoot a zombie about 3 or 4 times in the head before it dies, which is ludicrous. So yeah, maybe buy it when it comes down in price a little. And with a lot of games coming out in the next few weeks, a lot of really good games, Resident Evil 6 will come down in price quite rapidly, quite soon I think. Then today, Dishonored got released, so I got this version, it's like a special version from Game. I've not actually played it yet, not put it in yet, see if it works. But with it, you get the actual game, Dishonored, cool kind of shiny front cover, and you also get a pack of tarot cards, kind of funky. So yeah, apparently you can play a game with them as well. It's like a card game, which could be quite cool. And you also get a pack within the game, it's the Arcane Assassins pack, which comes with a few different things that aren't actually in the game that I'm sure will be released DLC. Heard a lot of really good things about this game, so I'm looking forward to playing it, and actually after I finish this video and edit it, I will be jumping straight on and playing it. So on TV this week there was Fringe, episode 2 of season 5, which I thought had quite a slow start. I quite like the fact that they've got a place to go this season. There's somewhere for them to be, so they're going there quickly. They've only got 13 episodes to really wrap up the whole show. But I found that episode to be quite slow, and then at the end I got the reason why it was slow, so I understood. Still thought it was an amazing episode. I mean, I don't think Fringe can go wrong. Even at their worst episodes, they're better than half the TV that's out there. So Last Resort, episode 2 of season 1. I don't know if you've seen this show, but if you've not, watch it. It's really good. It's got all the kind of naval command stuff of things like Battlestar Galactica and, you know, actual Navy shows that I don't tend to watch. And, you know, it's got a completely mutinous thing. If you've not seen it, I'll fill you in. Basically, it's a nuclear submarine, American nuclear submarine, and they're ordered to fire their nuclear weapons at Pakistan, but they're ordered through a really strange Antarctic channel, one that's supposed to be used if DC's completely wiped out. When they find out that DC's not wiped out, they ask to see if, you know, if the command was right to strike, and when they don't get the right answer, they decide not to. Then the US puts a missile strike to them, tries to kill them, and they take over this small island, I think in St. Lucia or something, and they decide that they've made it a kind of their own island, and if anybody comes within 200 miles they will blow up America with their Trident nuclear missiles. I thought it was going to be very boring, but this week it turned out there was Russian Spetsnaz on the island, and they were trying to take over the sub, so there was a lot of kind of excitement there. It's a very, very good show. I really do suggest giving it a watch. I'm sure you'll love it once you start watching it. The ratings have dipped since episode 1, so please, if you are in America, I'm not, so I can't add to the ratings. If you are in America, switch on. If you're not in at that time, make sure your TV box is on that channel, because, you know, I want this show to stay on there. And to finish up, I've wrote a list of my top 20 games, which is on the blog if you want to check it out. If you get any to add yourself, just add it to comments on the blog. It's my personal preference of my top 20 games. Hopefully you enjoy it, have a wee read at it and see where you go. Thanks very much folks for tuning in. Hopefully you keep tuning in. This should be a weekly occurrence, if not more than a week. And yeah, I will get better at editing as time goes on. I will get better at filming as time goes on. This is the first thing I've ever A, filmed, and B, edited, so forgive me if it's not up to standard. And I should be getting better camera soon. I shouldn't really make excuses, I should just get on with it, but I've made excuses. So thank you again for tuning in. I am the Bald Videogamer Dude, and yeah, catch you next time. Bye.